I feel as though it's a young man. It feels to me like a son in the spirit world. This boy, I feel, was killed very quickly. There was, and that's how I would have to term it. He's taken me to this beautiful garden, is all I can say. And I'm seeing somebody sitting there on a bench. And he says, I'm with you on the bench. Does that make sense to you? Because a small photograph you have, but it's like a pass or something. Does that? Yeah.
Gordon Smith has been described as one of the world's most accurate mediums living today. He's renowned for his ability to give exact names of people, places, and even streets. Gordon's extraordinary skills have attracted the attention of university scientists and countless numbers of journalists. His breathtaking abilities as a medium or messenger from the spirit world has brought comfort and healing to thousands of people worldwide. Gordon Smith is the Spirit Messenger.
Hello, John and Elaine here. We're here to try and connect with our son Russell, who we lost 6 years ago, and hopefully perhaps try and say goodbye, which we never had a chance to do.
And to see if he's all right.
And to see if he's okay.
What you are about to witness are full recordings from a meeting with Gordon Smith and his guests. He has never met these people before and has no advanced knowledge of their family, situation, or even their names. Certain elements of this recording have been kept personal for the family.
First of all, have you ever done anything like this before? Have you ever sat with a medium or?
No, not one-to-one, yeah.
Well, I mean, basically, it's more simple than it looks. All you're going to have to do is just sit and relax. If I actually get anything through, I'll tell you, and you just either confirm it that you know what I'm talking about, or that you don't know what I'm talking about. Sometimes it works really easily and smoothly. Sometimes we get nothing at all. It's much easier for you if you just listen to what I'm saying and then respond if you understand. If I can take your hand just for a second, please. Okay? All right.
In order for Gordon to establish a communication between him, his guest, and the spirit world, there must be a real emotional bond between those present. But even then, nothing is certain, and on occasion no contact can be made if the spirits are not willing. When a contact channel is made, he feels a vibration in his aura, followed by pictures and voices of the spirit world wishing to communicate. Watch now as he tries to put parents John and Elaine in contact with their dead son.
As soon as I took your hand, I get this amazing energy just coming forward here. I feel as though it's a young man. It feels to me like a son in the spirit world, okay? I just feel as though his presence is, boom. I don't know, he's a teenager. I don't know, 17, something like that, 16, 18. Yeah. Okay, I know I'm around that age, so, but it was just that kind of dynamic energy that just whizzed in, if you like. This boy, I feel, was killed very quickly. There was, and that's how I would have to term it. Yeah. He was killed, and that's the way it feels to me. Okay. How he's passed to the spirit world, I feel, is very quick and very traumatic to yourselves. To him, I feel as though he's just literally been taken right out of his body, as though he doesn't feel that. That's what the physical body went through, but I feel as though spiritually, boom, he was right out there. Yeah. All right. I feel as though there's a grandma in the spirit world, okay? Because she's with him, okay? I'm with my grandma. And all right, I'll tell her. Right. Would you understand now? It's like a sign I'm seeing, like a road sign, but it says Rouge or something like that on it. Rouge,
yeah,
something like this. It's just showing me this, so that must be relevant, obviously, to the lad. He's really, really vibrant and strong. I feel as though he's been in the spirit world for some years. Yes, this is not just this year. I want to go back around about 2001, 2002. That's right. Does that make sense? I know I'm going back to that time with him. And I'll tell them, he's taken me to this beautiful garden, is all I can say. And I'm seeing somebody sitting there on a bench. And he says, I'm with you on the bench. Does that make sense to you? Because that's where I meet you. That's where I see you most. All right, then.
Despite the years since their son's death, the emotional bond must be very strong, as Gordon establishes contact immediately. Nothing can prepare someone for this contact, and it can be fraught with emotion as he relays images and messages that are very real and specific to those concerned. Gordon's contact with the spirits are not just visual and phonetic. Often his other senses are called into action as well.
Right. I'm just sort of flicking my hair here. It's as if he's just sort of doing something like this with his hair. I can see my hair just sort of flicking like this, and it's as though he's doing this with it. I just feel him sort of almost trying to be animated, as if he's trying to show me himself physically. But there's been times that he has been very, almost physical in your house. Yes. You've felt this. You've actually there's something I can smell actually. There's almost a smell, a scent that I pick up. Does that make sense to you? Because I feel as though he's trying to impress my mind so strongly that Yeah, they know it when I'm around.
Yes, we
They
do.
absolutely know when I'm around. All right then, come on then. And the name of John writes up here as well, okay? But there's another John in the spirit world too, an older John, because I've met John over here as well.
Yeah.
And I've also got to take you, where do you take me now? All right. I want to go to a castle or to a lovely historical place.
Yes.
And I don't know what this is about, but I know I see it in my mind, and it's just taking me there and saying, you know, you've been there, because I've been there with you. Okay? So I don't know what that's about, but I see the old stone and things like this.
Despite John and Elaine's son's spirit being the strongest present, other relatives who have passed over to the other side can also make their presence felt.
There's a lady here who died of cancer. I feel as though her body went really...
That's my mum.
I was going to say it's a mother, but I just feel as though her body got really weak and tired. She's coming in to let you know I'm here. Now, I don't know if her name was Nan or somebody called her Nan, but it was just said, Nan's here, okay? So, and I know that she's here. She's just making me feel that she got tired. She got sick, actually. She felt quite sickly at the end and couldn't keep things down. But she's just saying, I'm fine. Lovely picture of your mother, very good-looking woman. When she was a young woman, almost film star-like. And she says, that's what I look like now.
The great medium Albert Best was one of the most phenomenal of the last century and a close friend of Gordon Smith. One of his many amazing readings at a packed venue detailed, I have a message for Paul Norton. There are 3 other Pauls connected to you, one in the spirit world with long blonde hair, who passed over at age 19, and the other 2 in this living world. In fact, Albert continued, I'm being told that one is sitting next to you at this moment, and the other one lives somewhere up north. After going into further highly accurate details of personal events and dates, Albert finally blew the young man away. You've been putting your thumb between your 2 fingers and rubbing it furiously all afternoon in your car while driving. Why? The young man confirmed that he had indeed been doing this, and he had cut his finger previously and had gotten engine oil on the fabric plaster. Gordon's ability to see this often takes his guests by total surprise.
And I've also got to give you, there's a small photograph you have, but it's like a pass or something. Does it? I don't know what that's
I brought
about.
it with me today.
Good, because he knows about that, and he obviously knows that you've got it with you. Why have I to say that? There's a music system. He takes me, he says, take me to my music system, because all my music's there.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, and do some days sit and listen to it. Do some days play it, because it brings them very close to you. Okay, it brings them really close to you. I want to go into a bedroom. Okay, he's taking me into, but it's his bedroom. I'm going into my bedroom, he says, and sometimes I'm still sitting there when you walk in. And you've lay on the bed. You've actually laid down in the bed and you've curled up, because he says, I was watching you and thinking, what you do? And I just feel as though, again, that's how strong his presence is in there. And did you? My dad's got a camera, he's just told me here, okay? So I don't know what you've been doing with this. It feels like a new camera, and he's talking about... he's saying to me that, watch what turns up in photographs, would you?
Yes.
There's something sort of almost, how can I put it, almost paranormal.
That's right.
And it's almost as though he's trying to force his image, and it's already happened.
A few times.
He's just shown me that it's as if he's trying to create some anomaly in this picture. And you'll know it's him, you'll just laugh. You'll just know it's him. You will absolutely know it's him. So would you just know that he's around you, and he's just so vibrant and so happy. And you've kept him alive, you keep talking to him. I hope there's something in there that
you were spot on, lots.
Well, he's still alive, he's still there watching over you.
Yeah, that's what we needed to know, really, that he was okay.
Sometimes the messages coming from the spirit world can be very cryptic at best, only to be understood by their families left behind, to whom their meaning is all too clear. It is Gordon's intention to help the survivors with their loss by making a solid connection with undeniable proof. Join us next time with another visit from the Spirit Messenger.
From start to finish, that was just spot on. His age, the way he died, how long ago it's been. His brother just graduating, all his friends just graduating. It's their time for graduation.
Lots of names mentioned from the rugby club where he played rugby.
The lad he was in the car with, Mark, was the lad who was in the passenger seat when he died. And his girlfriend works in a castle. And his bench is where his tree is planted. There's a bench there in his memory that we sit on. And obviously he sits on the bench with us. His music centre is his own CD of all his songs that he's written that we listen to in the car and his bedroom. So many things there. My dad is John. That's my dad. He's passed just.
And you're John as well, aren't you?
And I'm John.
It was just all amazing.
Spot on.
too many things to be a coincidence, really.